Hi guys! So in the last video I mentioned quite a few things about food, comfort food, cooking my own food, doing grocery and so on. In this video I'm making one of my comfort food in Canada. Hopefully I won't butcher the name. Pasta aglio e olio with pork sausage and mushroom. You know, the thing is, me being an Asian, I don't eat that much rice like most Asian people in general. I only eat rice probably like 2 or 3 times a week. So for my other source of carbs, I usually eat pasta, potato, and noodles. So yeah, let's get started. I have sharpened my knife, sanitized my cutting board, and now I'm preparing for the ingredients. I'm using one pork sausage, but if you don't eat pork, you can replace it with beef, chicken, or anything, or don't use meat at all if you're a vegan. One mushroom, again, you can put more or simply not at all. It really depends on what you want in your plate. 2 cloves of garlic, sliced thin. You don't have to mince this one. By the way, you can try this recipe at home. It's really easy. You know, even I can do it. So overall, I'm pretty confident with my cooking skill. Cooking for me is like an art, pretty much like music. If you know the basics, then you don't need to follow any recipe. You can just improvise and create your own dish. It's really similar to making a cover. Moving on, 1 teaspoon of salt, black pepper, and chili powder. Around 3 teaspoon of Parmesan cheese and chopped parsley. And don't forget the olive oil. So yeah, here's my mise en place. Next, the pasta selection. I usually use either spaghetti, fettuccine, or linguine for this recipe. Well, in this video, I'm using spaghetti, and I took like 1.5 portion of spaghetti because I'm always hungry. Next step, fill the pot with enough water, more water, even more water. Okay, that's enough. Bring up the heat. Spaghetti in. And also don't forget to sprinkle some salt. Yes, chef. Next step, bring in the pan and bring the fire up. And then put enough oil in it because we're going to cook the sausage. Don't do that, okay? I'm the only one who's allowed to do that. Sausage in. Okay, at this point I'm really messing around with the commentary. But anyway, if you notice, I also messed around with my food and utensils. I bet you guys know where those sounds are going to go, right? Yes, the next video will be so awesome. Okay, so I took the sausage out and set it aside for now. I also took out my pasta and drained the water. Now pasta back into the pot. And then put some oil on it to prevent it from being sticky. This one is one of few important things you should know if you're working with pasta. Now garlic in and give it a quick stir. You don't want to brown the garlic too much, so start working with medium to low heat. And next, mushroom in and also give it a quick saute. Now I'm putting back the sausage into the pan and also throw in the chopped parsley. Next step, spaghetti into the pan. So last thing you want to add is the seasoning. And now that everything is inside the pan, you just have to stir and mix everything well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now let's put it into the plate. Now sprinkle with Parmesan cheese because everyone loves cheese. And we're done. Okay, so this is one of my go-to pasta dish in Canada. It's really simple, very fitting for an extremely lazy guy like me. Well, usually I cook this twice a week. If I feel like eating more pasta, then I have a lot of penne, fettuccine, linguine, macaroni, and lasagna in my kitchen. Yes, I'm a sucker for pasta. I can eat pasta around 4 to 6 times a week. Yeah, that's twice the amount of my weekly rice consumption. Hi, itadakimasu. So thank you for staying around until the end of this video. I'll do rice dish if I ever feel like making more videos about cooking. The next video will be me making music from all the sound I produce on this video. It'll take me a while though to edit everything, so please give me a little bit more time. Anyway, for now I'm still trying to do some experiment for my future content, adding more varieties of video and create a balance between all of them. You know, I'm forced to be more creative than I've ever been before. Okay, that's all for now. Thank you guys for watching. See you around next time. Have a good one. By the way, I always thought this clip will be dope if I add some random effect and say a random Japanese word like shokugeki. Okay, can't really have a shokugeki if you're alone though. Feels bad, man.